Okay, this is going to be a quick video. I just bought a handheld gimbal and a little action camera. They're not here yet, but I had to get a tiny microphone to go with my tiny gimbal, otherwise it would look ridiculous. So I'm just going to do a quick video on the two microphones to see how they sound different from each other. So I have seen a couple other reviews on the Rode VideoMicro, which is what I've got here. Everyone seems to like it, but they only compare it to the Rode VideoMic Pro and the Rode VideoMic Go and those ones. So I just thought I'd give people a sample of what it sounds like compared to the SE Electronics ProMic Laser, just because I think that mic sounds better. I've never really liked the Rode VideoMic Pro, the way that it sounds. It's a fine mic, it's just not my taste. So anyway, here's a quick sample. So this is the SE Electronics VideoMic Laser, and it's in the normal position of on, not with the 10 dB pad, and there's no low pass filter on, since the new one doesn't have a low pass filter. So we'll go right here. This is the VideoMicro by Rode, and hopefully it sounds just about as good or better. Now, a cool thing about this microphone is it doesn't use a battery, so it never runs out of battery. As long as it's plugged into something that can provide it whatever small amount of power it needs, then it just works. So it comes with this cool windscreen too. I had to make my own windscreen for this one. It only cost me 10 bucks to make. I have a video about that. I'll put a link somewhere. Make your own. Man, it's a night and day difference for windy conditions. So I've yet to really test this in the wind, but I'll probably try to grab a little wind sample here in a minute with the fan on it, so you can hear that too. But yeah, this is my VideoMicro, and hopefully it sounds real good. Okay, so I'm back, and I want to do, I guess I should look over here. So I'm back, and I'm going to do a little bit of a wind test here. After we heard these mics, I kind of listened back on the footage, and this VideoMicro sounds, I keep saying it weird, but it's because it's hard to say, but it sounds just too good for what it costs. So I'm going to do some wind tests real quick, and we'll see how that goes. Alright, so this test is the low speed on the fan, and then we're going to turn up to the high speed too. Alright, there's the high speed on the fan, and again, that's on the SE Electronics ProMic Laser, and it doesn't have the low pass filter on right now. We're just going to see what it gives with the natural mic, just since the VideoMicro does not have a low pass filter. Okay, so first, this is the low setting on the fan. It's at the same distance to the microphone. I see some action on the meters from the fan speed, so I'm not sure how that's working out. It seems like more noise than I saw on the SE Electronics ProMic Laser. Now we're going to turn it up to the higher setting. Okay, so here's the higher setting on the ProMic Laser, or I'm sorry, here's the higher setting on the Rode VideoMicro. This is quite a substantial wind. This would be pretty serious, like a windy day on the beach. Alright, so boy, we'll see how that sounds. Hopefully it works out good, because I would love to be able to leave this at home and just carry that around. If it's really that simple, I'm going to be excited. So we'll do a couple more tests here. I just want to see what the difference is in pickup from a few feet away, and then we'll also see rejection of sound from the side. So I'm just going to jump back here, and we'll get maybe 6 feet away behind us here. Okay, so this is about 6 feet away. I'm going to see what kind of sound pickup I get on this. It's certainly going to be a lot quieter than it is when you're right up close to it. And now I'm going to go out to the side and also show a little sound rejection. So I'm going to move directly off to the side the same distance. Okay, so this is the same distance, and I'm away from the microphone at a 90-degree angle. This is again the VideoMicro. And now I'm directly behind the microphone, and about maybe a little bit less distance, but directly behind the microphone for the VideoMicro. Alright, so Now I'm at the same distance from the SE Electronics ProMic laser. We'll compare this to the VideoMicro in a minute. This is maybe 5 or 6 feet away. And over here, now I'm at a 90-degree angle to the SE Electronics ProMic laser, and about the same distance away, just to see what kind of rejection we get from the side. And now I'm behind the microphone about 5 feet, and we'll compare that again to the VideoMicro and see what kind of sound rejection we get from the back on this compared to the Rode. Okay, I wanted to do one more test here. This is more of an extreme distance test, and I wanted to make sure I wasn't getting any sort of fake gain from echoes coming back. So I'm out here in my super soggy yard, and let's see, I'm probably 12 or 14 feet away from the camera here, so I've turned the gain up quite a bit, but we'll just do a comparison. Both microphones have their fuzzy windscreens on, and it is windy out. That's part of why I chose to do it today. It's a little bit stormy, so I'm going to switch to the other microphone. Oh, I should say, this is the SE Electronics ProMic laser, and I did put on the low pass filter because I guess it is fair to put it on since it has it, and the other one doesn't have it, but I'll turn off the low pass filter and give you a sample of that as well. Okay, so this is a sample without the low pass filter on, and I'm still on the SE Electronics ProMic laser, and boy, it's getting some real wind over there, so you're getting a good test. It looks like there's still no sound on the meter, so that's good. Okay, so I'm back in the same spot now, but this time I'm using the Rode VideoMicro. So it also has the fuzzy windscreen on, but it does not have the same wind blocking ability, I don't think. It doesn't have a low pass filter, so this is the best it can do in the wind, unless maybe you made your own better quality windscreen, which would be an awful lot of work for a $60 microphone, but I think we'll probably be impressed with the quality of this, and we'll see what kind of pickup they both get at this range. Of course, the gain was the same for all these outdoor shots. So let's check it out. We'll go back to the back inside. Alright, so the short version of this review here is that basically this is an amazing value. You're going to get a fuzzy windscreen on it, which is big respect to Rode, included for no extra cost, and it's going to dramatically improve the performance in windy conditions. Any kind of outdoor, a little bit of wind, it's going to sound a lot better. It's going to work as a backup mic for people that have something better, because it doesn't need a battery that you have to worry about being bad. It's going to be a great starter mic for someone that doesn't have anything right now, because you can get huge sound quality improvement compared to a DSLR or a camcorder with a bad microphone in it for just $60. I mean, that's kind of amazing. So you don't have to worry about forgetting to turn it on. I mean, this is just like all about convenience, all about a small amount of money to get a big improvement in your sound. So I think Rode have hit a home run with this one, and I'm sure they're going to sell a ton of them. So just keep an eye out for my SPG Live review, and that's going to be the Feiyutech gimbal, and I'm going to have the X3000 from Sony, their new action cam, in my hands real quick. So that's going to be just a couple days, hopefully. We're going to put out videos on those, and thanks for watching.